The IES originates many years ago. The mission of IES is to promote art and science via education, via strong representations in standards, via organizing platforms like that where people can exchange ideas, can connect again, then can listen to keynote speakers and other speakers. Then they can take that knowledge with them and further investigate, and hopefully we hope that that can be applied in the fields, either being designers or manufacturers or any lighting professional can benefit from that kind of forum.
Vessi, welcome.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit first, for those who are listening in, who is Vessi and what do you do in your daily life?
It's very simple. I've been long enough in the industry, some 30 years as a lighting designer. Started as a electrical engineer, then specialized in lighting, because that was kind of my passion since a long time ago, and it's still my passion. I've been working for very long years as an independent lighting designer, and then in the past 10 years I'm happy to be with Signify. In addition to what I do, is I have another passion, which is connection with the IES. I am one of the board directors for IES and happy to be responsible for this conference, which is running right now.
Yes. Which is on every 2 years, right?
So that is the intention. We were planning to have every 2 years.
Right.
The first one was in 2019 in Melbourne, after 10 years long break.
Oh, I see. Okay.
That's right.
I didn't realize that. Yeah.
During COVID, of course, we planned it to be in 2021.
Yeah.
That didn't eventuate.
No.
We postponed it for 2022. Didn't happen too. And now we are in 2023.
I look at the number of people that came.
It's
really good to see.
Very pleased to see the turnaround, and everybody is happy because it is opportunity for people to reconnect again. The lighting industry is not that big industry,
No.
and to see this many people here, it's quite exciting.
So, what's as a representative? I'm talking to you as a representative of the IES Australia, New Zealand. So, what's sort of the mission and vision behind what the IES want to achieve here in Australia and New Zealand?
Okay, the IES originates many years ago.
Yeah.
And it has been always uniting lighting professionals from different fields. And the mission of IES is to promote art and science via education, via strong representations in standards, via organizing platforms like that where people can exchange ideas, can connect again, then can listen to keynote speakers and other speakers. Then they can take that knowledge with them and further investigate, and hopefully we hope that that can be applied in the fields, either being designers or manufacturers or any lighting professional can benefit from that kind of forum.
So tell me a bit about the program that you put together here, because there's a lot of very knowledgeable and expert speakers that you have managed to convince to come here and speak. How's that whole process going? How do you put that program together in order to also put the IES message across, I guess?
It's been a long process, as I mentioned, that we planned it to be first in 2021. We wanted to put forward to our members and to the lighting professionals something which relates to the future. So that is why we actually selected the name of the conference, ironically to be WATT. What is next in lighting, but it is intentionally selected as a name, as a theme of the conference. because we need to be upfront. As lighting professionals, technology is evolving rapidly.
Looking forward.
Rapidly, and if we are behind, we are not going to be advancing, our opportunities to be involved. So, the selection of the speakers was a long process. We wanted to have very engaging speakers, and all the topics they needed to be related to the future.
Yes.
That's why we selected Martin Klaasen. That's why we selected Stephen Lockley.
Yeah.
That's why we selected Tony Bergen. That's why we selected Peter Dwayne from Signify. That's why we selected. The names are there for us.
List of people.
Yeah. Funnily enough, during this process of organizing the conference, we did have confirmation for the speakers 2021. Some of them.
Oh of course.
And then we had to
makes sense.
Send letters and excuse the situation due to COVID, and we are very happy to have this line of very knowledgeable speakers, which are going to be providing that benefits which we are after, for members and for community.
So you said the theme of this event is what's next in lighting.
That's right.
What's the next big thing in your opinion? What's next in lighting? What's your vision on this?
That is a good question. I think we already experienced some of those what is next, like I'm talking about smart buildings and smart cities. We already see that, but I think in the future that will be a norm. I think the technology is going to dictate data collection, data-driven process. The other parallel to that is the biodynamic lighting, addressing the human and the life experience with the lighting is extremely important. So I think these two in parallel are going to evolve, and they will become our norm.
Definitely part of the future,
That's
for sure. Now, we reach out to each other in terms of a collaboration between the virtual lighting design community and IES. How do you see that? What sort of benefit do you see in our collaboration?
Well, after all, those two platforms are related to the lighting communities.
Absolutely.
So VLDC is targeting the designers, more or less independent or dependent.
Well, it's really the community. It's not only it's sort of started by lighting designers, but we aim to really make an inclusive platform for the lighting industry.
I think it's beneficial for the IES and the VLDC to be hand in hand in the future for mutual benefits. It is important to address the needs of the lighting communities, being VLDC, being IES, being Dark Sky Society, being anything, every single organization like that has a vision what to do and how to address that with their members, and there is similarity in that. So I think it is great to collaborate with VLDC.
I think so too, because now they're all like little silos, everybody does their own thing, but this horizontal connection, I think, is really what will bring the community together. So we're certainly in on that with you. We look forward to collaborate further. Now, I wonder what gets Vessi out of bed every morning? What drives you to do what you do every day? What's your passion? What is your drive?
I could say that what drives me is the challenges we face on a daily basis. We have challenges. In any aspects, in any application, there are challenges, and solving these challenges is something which gives you motivation to keep going and to keep doing it and solve it after all. So that is probably going to be the main reason for me to wake up. Challenges.
So if there would be one thing that you could change, if you would have the power to change, or maybe you can collaborate with people to change things. What would it be? We're entering this whole change of what's happening around us in the lighting industry. All the smart stuff coming our way. If there's something you could change based on your own experience right now, what would that be? I know it's a difficult question.
A very difficult question. Probably I can answer it with maybe I could work on a loyalty with the industry, loyalty from different dissections in our industry, being designers, being supplier, being electrical contractor, being project manager, because in the end, all of those people, they are associated to achieve the final end, the final result, and that final result has to be successful. So if we are loyal to each other, understand each other, I think that would be much easier to achieve.
Fantastic. I think you've put a great conference together. Thank you for sharing your insights.
Thanks,
Vessi. Thank you so much.